Good morning, Ken. I have more questions about Sasquatch, and since you have been so incredibly knowledgeable, I thought maybe I would just throw them your direction again. And so I'm going to tell you, I've heard stories and legends about how Sasquatch is actually like a spiritual emissary here on Earth to help the people, right? To be helpful, like if they're hungry or in trouble of some sort. Now, I have a couple questions about that because it seems like a spiritual emissary would not throw boulders and push down trees unless they know the people that they're scaring maybe don't have good intentions. That's kind of what I'm thinking. The other possibility is perhaps Sasquatch needs some really professional mental health care to deal with anger, some anger management maybe. Now, here where I live, the only way that I'm aware of that you can get anger management classes is if you are having legal issues. So, does law enforcement need to spend more time in the woods? I don't know. I just have a lot of questions. Maybe you can answer some of them for me.
Well, sis, I'm going to have to answer your comments in two parts today. First, is Sasquatch a spiritual being? Well, we actually addressed that in episode 8 of our podcast. So if you're a subscriber and have been following us since the early days, you'll know the answer to that.
We don't know. Sasquatch could be an artist too.
Sasquatch is not a hippie. Sasquatch is not a hippie. Secondly, does Sasquatch have anger management issues? Yes, he does. He is a very, very angry creature. It all stemmed from April 18th, 1906, when the World Governing Board for Hide and Seek granted the World Championship to Morganson, Frederico, Con, Falkenlackenshin, and Son. They granted him the gold medal that year. This greatly angered Sasquatch, and he went on a rampage in San Francisco, throwing rocks, pushing over buildings. He leveled the entire city. So, feeling a bit angry about his anger, he then trekked to the United Kingdom, where he tried to seek some mental health support, but he ended up on a waiting list, which made him angry. And so he went on a rampage, and he leveled the railway in Grantham.
That sounds made up.
My daddy rolled his own smokes from Prince Albert in the can. My brothers tried it too, it made them feel just like a man. But when I tried so hard to light that humble roll-your-own, I gagged and coughed and sputtered and the smoke blew me back home.
She wrote that.
That was my song.
It's also true.